Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm back again for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 7. This is a 25-week prompt assignment challenge. Each week I draw 2 prompts out of my little paper bag. All the prompts are in the bag from the beginning of the challenge. And then the idea is to make 1 piece of ephemera for each of the prompts. Then at the end of 25 weeks, you'll have a stack of 50 pieces of ephemera, unless you're using them along the way, which, you know, that's awesome too. It's just a way to build up your ephemera. So last week, for example, we had number 21, and that was envelope. And I used this old envelope and just turned it into a pocket. I did end up stitching around it. I don't think you guys saw that part. And then decorated it up there, put some nice big tags in. So this is going in the black and white Christmas journal, or the painted Christmas journal. And it has large pages. So, but this would fit on a lot of journals, I feel like. Well, it's a little wide, but if you had one that was just a little bit shorter for a normal journal, you could still have your tags standing up like that. So that was what I did for envelope. And then number 22 was ticket. So I made some fun tickets to tuck in pockets out of playing cards. I haven't backed them yet, but I'll probably end up... You can either like back them and tuck them into pockets and use them as journaling cards, or you can glue them down like to make them into top tucks, or, you know, regular tucks in the bottom corner. You could just glue it up at the top of a page as a decorative piece. But yeah, you can use them all different ways. So turned some playing cards into tickets. That was what I did for ticket. So we're on 23 and 24. So let me see. 23 will be Christmas card. Okay. Now I know a lot of people are going to be like, I'm not doing Christmas, so I can't do it. Instead of Christmas card, how about we just say any type of card, birthday card, thank you card, whatever, to use somehow in a piece of ephemera. You can either make it the base like I did. I used a playing card. Oh, that journal's gone. Or no, it's not. I have it. It's sold. It just hasn't been sent yet. Where is it? This one. This was a playing card, or a Christmas card with a snowman on the front. I changed it, added my own stuff, turned it into double pockets. So that's a piece of ephemera from a Christmas card. However, you can use any type of greeting card that you like. So we'll say Christmas card / greeting card. So you choose and you decorate it how you want. You can decorate it up. You can use a card and then decorate it up so that it doesn't look like the same theme or whatever. So if you use a birthday card and you're like, I don't want it to be birthday, just turn it into whatever, like, you know, nature or whatever you like. Okay, so 24, music. Number 24 is music. So that can be a piece of music, paper, a musical instrument, whatever you think works for you for music. Okay, I hope you could see that card. I just realized I was like way up here. Yeah, so make them work for you. Don't think, oh, I can't do it. Try it and see if there's something that you can do that will work. You could even, if you don't want to use an old Christmas card, make a new Christmas card or birthday card or thank you card. And then you're going to fill the prompt as well. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I have decided for a Christmas card, I'm going to make a topper to go on my journal. So I have this scrapbook journal that I'm working on, which some of you will know if you've been watching. And I'm going to put this piece of cardboard on there, but I'm going to obviously like cover it all first. I decided to do that rather than glue the pieces directly on, because if I mess it up, I want to be able to change my mind. So we're going to try it and see how it goes. So what I have for Christmas card is this old Christmas card, and I just tore the back off of it with the greeting and all that. So this is just the front of the Christmas card. It flips up like this. Old Christmas cards I just think are so cool, but look at the patina on there. I mean, that is like awesome. So anyways, what I want to do first is kind of just a collage on the background so that I can, you know, add some fun stuff on top, but have something to look at in the background anyways. That's the hope. So how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. It is real kind of dark and cloudy, so I apologize if I don't have the best light. I think the light's okay. It looks okay through my camera, so I'm hoping. But it's pretty dark in here today. I'm just using this typing practice paper. And that's from an old type beam book I was gifted. So I don't know. It's another one of those things that when you see it at the thrift store or the antique store or whatever, grab it because you may never see it again. I don't know if anybody has them on Etsy or not, but it is kind of fun to have that typed look. If you have an old typewriter, you could type yourself up some. That would also be cool. Cool thing to do. Yeah, I thought this might work a little bit better, and then I can decide if I like it and want it on the on the journal. It's kind of like cheating, I guess, but it's okay. And I just want a piece of this paper. As I said, it kind of reminds me of snowflakes or snow. This is from Tailor Made Journals, and I believe she calls it vintage lace. It should be in the description box. Well, I know it is for the new journal I'm working on. But vintage lace, and this is the volume 2 or the second set, however she titles those. I like this one right here. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it anyway, but I think I'm going to tear it about here. I need to say hugs and blessings. I got lots today. Hugs and blessings for Dana, Beverly, Jazzy Girl, Kathy, Kristina, and Karen. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you for kind comments. I so appreciate kind comments. Makes my day, and you guys are awesome at that. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you that have been with me for a long time or a short time. Appreciate you. If you could check the like button, make sure it's working today, that would be fantastic. I have this Tim Holtz, which I like. Yeah, I did not clearly lay this all out first. I just wanted to kind of see where I get with it. I think I'm just gonna where did I right there. Try to get it kind of straight since it's going right along the bottom there. Yeah, it's been super fun. There's a lot of people that are participating in the 50 stack challenge. So if you didn't know that, if you think it's just me, put in hashtag 50. I don't like it when it does that. 50 stack challenge 7. And everybody that's participating should pop up. I mean, you get, you know, kind of a mixed bag, but you can at least figure out which channels are participating. Because, oh, you know, I'm such a dork. I just gypped myself down there. Well, we'll have to put something else over there. So, since I did that, let me see here. That to go. Yeah, because there's lots of people that are making lots of lovely things. And I'll try to remember again to link everybody that I know of in the description box. I've done that before, but I think I forgot last week. Sometimes it's just hard to remember all those things. It's not intentional or anything, but there's quite a few people that are doing it, so it's fun to see what everybody's up to. And I'm really trying to keep up with you guys and check out what you're doing. If I'm missing you entirely or something, let me know, and I will pop over there, because it does happen. Sometimes when you do the searches, I don't know why, but it doesn't give you everybody, you know? But I am trying. I might not make it every single week, but I really am trying to check out what you guys got going on, because it is fun to see. I'm kind of come in like this. Because we're going to have to put something else down there anyway. I can use these pieces for something along the way eventually. So yeah, then I can put something down there and it'll make a little more sense. The card's going to go in the middle, so it's not like the middle is that big of a deal. Oh, this is Tim Holtz, if I didn't say that. Just went well with that old card. So I'm going to start putting some of this stuff down. Or do I want... No, because I don't want to cover that. I'm going to use glue stick, especially for these really lightweight papers, because they stick pretty easy. The heavier paper, I may use some liquid glue. My daughter has a job interview. She didn't get, well, I guess they're not hiring right now at the place that she's temping. So they said, we will be hiring again in February, and they'll contact her. But it's like, well, until February, I need a job. So she had an interview today with a pizza place as a server. Ugh, I'm telling you. And every place is slowed down where she, you know, the other restaurant and stuff, bar that she was working at, so they don't have as many hours, which was fine because she was working the other job. It's just so frustrating. And she really liked that temp job that she was doing, and liked her boss a lot, and her boss liked her, but I guess upper management is like, we're not hiring. It's the end of the year that happens. They're all trying to hold on to as much money as they can through the end of the year. It's pretty normal, but very frustrating. And that's a long time to not have a job. From, I think she's got like 2 weeks left. Filling in. I missed, so I'm going to go back with gesso anyway, I think, and do those edges because I like that look anyway. It'll make it look snowy. I need something down there. What shall it be? I might use another piece of this just because I like the way that looks. So yeah, bummer, bummer, bummer. But it looks like she got it. She sent me a message, but I couldn't totally read it all. So that's good, at least. That'll be something. I mean, she does a lot of freelance stuff with her graphic design, but it's not a paycheck coming in reliably, so she can't just live on that. She could if she moved back home, but I know she doesn't want to do that. Especially just for 2 months. If the other place ends up taking her back, I don't know. You know, they say that stuff, and that doesn't mean it'll happen. Crazy. This one I did too big, or didn't tear it straight. It's easy to fix. And this heavier paper, I think I will do some liquid glue. Put a little bit of this on in the middle. Keep shaking the whole shebang here. Yeah, I think it might storm, which is crazy. I wish Tim Holtz still did his big pads of paper, because these little strips, I mean, they're great for a lot of things, but like not big enough for this whole thing or anything like that. I mean, I like them. They're fantastic patterns. I just wish they were bigger. I miss the old paper pads. Oh, you stinker. Why is it always when you're in the middle of doing that and then it clogs or whatever? When you got glue drying, it's no good. Some spots there too where you can see the cardboard, but again, I'm going to go around it with some gesso, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to try to get it looking good here. Okay, then I have my card. So it just needs something going on back there. I'm going to use maybe some doily, just because I like how it looks like snow, kind of. I think I might do something wherever it hangs off. I'm just going to cut it. Something kind of like that. And then I have one of the Santas from the Painted Christmas that I cut out, and I actually backed him with 2 pages of book page, so it's pretty thick. And poinsettias, or I have a snowflake. I might use the snowflake if I can pick it up. Wow, I even have nails and I can't pick it up. It was just in the perfect way on there where it didn't want to lift. Trees. These trees I cut around from, they were part of that paper pack I got from Hobby Lobby, but I don't know if I like them. I even put matte medium over them. I don't think I like that. You know, sometimes things come together like perfectly, and other times I don't know what happens, but it's just not what I want. I'm not even sure what I want. I guess I should have planned it all out first, huh? This just goes to show you guys I'm actually not that quick at this. It's just I usually have a plan and that makes it easier. I do definitely like that. It's that I don't like. Maybe I don't want to. Let's see if we take these off. I love these big doilies like this. They're beautiful. Oh yeah, I could do something kind of like that. I love the edge of this card too. It's so cool. Okay, I like that. I don't think I want that. I kind of like that. Like it's sort of, like it's just hanging there. What was that? Oh, from the foam, those foam pad things. Can't pick those up. Let's see what else we got here. Another snowflake maybe? I don't like it. Maybe a smaller one. I don't think this one ended up in the sets of snowflakes. Some were kind of tedious. See this whole thing where you got to punch out all these. So we didn't put them in. If they cut out really nicely, and that's kind of what we went with. But I still have some from trying it out. One of you lovely ladies asked if I print and sell my digitals, and I don't do that. And the reason is, it's not because I don't care, I do. But my printer is a pill, and sometimes I struggle getting enough digitals printed out for me that don't have lines in them so I can make journals, because seriously, that printer is that persnickety. So I apologize, but I don't print digitals. I think you can go, and I don't know because I've never tried it, but I think you can go to like some of the printing centers and they can print them. That one would work for you. And sometimes I think they say they can't print off of a phone, but if you have like a one of those little drives that you can take with it on there, I think they can do it that way. I don't really know, but it might be worth looking into if you have that problem. And I know I'm not a huge help, and I apologize, but it's so hard because everybody has different operating systems, you know, whether it's Apple or Word or whatever. And different types of printers, and they all have different ways of working, and I just don't, I have no way of knowing all that because I'm not a techie person anyway. I barely manage to get by with what I have to do every day. So I'm sorry I'm not more helpful on that. And I do try to help if I can, for sure, but I just can't print digitals. One is time and the printer and everything. I'm but only me doing all these things. So okay, we're gonna do it like that, I think. Love that Christmas card. That's so cool. And then we'll put this. How did I have it? No, it was like this, right? Don't you hate it when you do that to yourself? It goes like that. That little corner doesn't want to stick. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to put glue all over this, and then we'll trim off whatever's hanging over. I mean, hubby does help, but he works too, so it's, I mean, not full time, but you know, there's other stuff he needs to do besides mess around with what I got going on. He does help with the cutting though. Thank goodness. And keeping all the printer things working, because there again, I am no mechanic. Oh, and I don't do the custom orders for laser printing either, just because right now I'm barely keeping my shop stocked and all that with Christmas coming. It's definitely a full-time job. There's no doubt about that. Surprisingly. You wouldn't think it would be, but it is. I guess I can't keep that open, huh? Because there's going to be other things. It's kind of fun to have that so it opens, but then I won't be able to put Santa on there if I do that. Sorry, this is taking me forever because I'm struggling to make decisions. Some days are better than others in that department, but feel free to fast forward. I get it. It can be a mind bender watching me do these things with the indecision. But I do appreciate all of you very much for asking questions about my shop and all that. If I can help, I will help in any way I can. That's not wet. If you're like, don't get that on there. It's not wet. It's a dried bit of ink. See, this Santa will pop up a little bit more now too, which I like. I don't want him popped up too much, but a little bit is kind of fun. And then we have this snowflake. And I do have some in the shop. Trying to finally get kind of ahead a little bit on that. So, greeting card, that is an idea. Why on earth do you guys have to get the little smudgies on there? An idea for, you know, how to use a greeting card. You can use it as a journal topper too. I'll have to wait till it's dry. As I continue to mess with it. But yeah, a journal topper or you know, just a piece of ephemera inside of your journal. Or, as I mentioned, if you don't have any old cards, because I know some people don't save them and they toss them. I'm just making it worse. Stop. You can just make a Christmas card or a birthday card or whatever you want to do. But turning them into ephemera is kind of a good way to use them up if you do keep them. Because I think a lot of us do tend to save things like that. Or you might even have like some leftover ones from a different year. You know how sometimes you have a box of leftover ones. That would also work. Okay. I'm just going to kind of have that down here, I think. I know it doesn't have to or from anybody, but I just kind of like it. It's that old things, you know, that we use at Christmas time. Okay. I think that that's good. Just thought to run another little piece of this up here. I think I do. So I'm just going to put it on and then I will cut off whatever is not needed. I know it's awful watching me do this. You can fast forward if it bugs you. I'm trying to go fast. Pull it back just a little. Yes, that looks kind of snowy and fun. Oh my goodness, Amy. Well, luckily that's the back. That's what happens when the whole thing's sticky. Just put a little more glue up at the top there. Yeah, I like it. I didn't like it at first, but I'm liking it now. I think it might rain or snow. It is just ew out there. It has that look. You know the look. You know the one I'm talking about. That icky gray. You just know something's up. Beautimus. Okay. All right, let me see here. My goodness, my husband, I started watching that Drew Barrymore, that Santa Clarita diet. If you don't like kind of weird gory stuff, don't watch it because it's oh, what do they call it? Undead, you know, she becomes undead. I mean, it's like a comedy, so it's not just like all gore and stuff, but It's just completely screwball. I don't even know how we got started watching it. It's just one of those things you start watching because you can't find anything else, and then you're like, it's sort of funny, you know, and it's just so wacky that you want to see what happens, kind of thing. Oh, brother. The stuff they come up with anymore, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, that definitely gives it a kind of snowy look. And I'm going to work on that snowflake a little bit more, but not right now. Okay, so this is what I have for my topper for card. Like, we're just going to say greeting card. And then you can decide if you want to make it a Christmas card, a birthday card, whatever. You choose. So I'm going to set it out of the way to dry. And then we're going to do music. And for music, I've chosen to use my, this is in my Reason for the Season, Volume 5. It's the 5th time I've made a Reason for the Season digital. And there's these tags in there that have Christmas music on them. And then I have one of the images from it cut out from Reason for the Season Volume 5, and some lace and doilies and all that good stuff. So we're going to make a tag, which is simple enough, right? But it's a music tag. I might need to back that, which I probably should. I'm just going to use some of my manila drawing paper. That's kids' drawing paper. I get it on Amazon. You get a big package of it. And it lasts forever. But it feels a lot like old book page, and, you know, you can even print on it. I've printed on it before. It definitely, you know, gives you a vintagey look because it's so yellowed. It's kind of like printing on a manila file folder, but much thinner paper. But it's great for backing, and I use it for all kinds of stuff. And the sheets are bigger. They're 8.5 by 11. I don't know exactly what they are, but and I'll have a piece of doily. Will be pretty. I know, you're like, more doily. It's just that time of the year. It's lace and doily and all the things that take forever to glue down. For real, as my son would say. Yeah, and y'all know, because I said I don't like zombies. But the thing about it is, with the Santa Clarita diet, is she doesn't look like a zombie. And, well, I mean, they're not the smartest in the world, but they're not dumb, is what I'm trying to... I always feel like they make zombies so dumb. I know it's because, you know, I get it. I'm just saying I don't like it. So, anyways, it's just, for some reason, kind of entertaining, but kind of gory in parts. So if you don't like that, you're not gonna like it. I just don't watch that part. I just do something else at the same time, and then I can watch what I want to watch and kind of listen to it and laugh at all the silliness. But silly, silly. These pieces I drew out and then took bits from the different papers I used and put it in kind of like mosaic fashion in a way. Stained glass, whatever, filled it in so that they had color. So all the papers are in these blues and kind of golds and that. I want that about here, and we're going to take this piece of lace, put it down here. I think that'll work. And then I have the star I'm going to put up there, this away, if it would stop sticking to me. Okay, so we need this pretty much on that line down there. This one will be fast. I do like the topper though. I like the way that turned out. It's a little bit 50s because that's when those cards are from, but not Victorian, but that one had the oldest look I could find, like not so 50s, you know what I mean? So hopefully it'll look all right. Oh, we don't want to lose we're going to lose a little bit of the back of the sheep there. Sorry, little sheep. I guess you could leave that much hanging over, but keep it clean. And I'm just going to put glue down here, and I'll probably run a stitch through it because it's pretty thick. What do you call it? Crochet. And I don't love the way it gets shiny underneath there, but I don't really know how else to get this on there. I don't love the way it does that though. That's why I don't do that a lot. That helped. Didn't make it perfect, but it helped. Because that shine just never goes away, which is so weird. Turn this off, and I'll use this somewhere. It'll look good at the top of a tag. And I think I'll leave those just like that. Okay, and then I have these flowers, and I think I want to put them on here, even though I know it's the whole gluing it onto the crocheted piece ought to be interesting, but we're going to try. And now you can have a Christmas carol stuck in your head all day. That's the only thing with that. It's one of those that you wake up at 3 a.m. humming in your head or something. You can use Fabri-Tac to do this. if you like it. Lots of points on these. Yeah, I didn't show this whole kit, but it's in the shop. Pretty golds and blues. Cream. Not so Christmassy. I feel like you could use it for, you know, like a Bible study journal or something like that too. And it would be pretty. I might just use this little piece up here. I'm going to put it on the back so it doesn't cover up the title of the song. And I'll stitch around it. All right. So we have, and it'll just get stitched around, so it's not, I'm not going to do anything amazing with that, but 24 is music, 23 is Christmas card. Let me see. I know it's not dry, but there's our Christmas card right here. And then music in the background there. Bring this up so you guys can see it a little better. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have fun making whatever it is you would like. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Love ya. Bye.